Welcome to Rock Solid Productions, where in this video we are at NB Games in Lafayette, Indiana. We are checking out some of the cool games that they have here in store. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, Gary here with Rock Solid Productions. If this is your first time to the channel, I want to take a second and just say thanks for stopping by and checking out what we have going on here with the channel. If you like what you see here, do me a favor, check out some of the other videos that we have here on the channel. We have reviews, tips and tricks, how-tos, other game pickups, and a whole lot more. And if you really like what you see, do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button. That way you are kept up to date each and every time we do come out with new content. So on a recent trip to Lafayette, Indiana, we headed over to NB Games, where it was just one of those things. I wanted to see what retro game stores were in the area before I headed back home for my work trip. And let me tell you, these guys had a ton of great items. They had import Saturn games, they had stuff for the Genesis, for the NES, the Super NES, basically everything modern and retro. Let's take a look and see what they have. Just inside the door, they've got a really nice showcase set up with some cool systems. They've got a Wii U in here, it's the Zelda edition and more. Now just to the left there's some PSP games, and then after that you get into the Saturn games, which was actually nice to see a collection of Saturn games. Then some PC games, and up on the wall PS1 and PS2 games. Their PS2 collection was huge. Further into the store they had some other games in the showcase, including Punch-Out, Zelda, some Rumble Packs for the N64, a Genesis, they had a Dreamcast. They also had older retro stuff like for the Master System, for the NES of course, the N64, Xenophobe, a classic game. No, I'm not going to pick it up this time. They had controllers for the Xbox, they had Xboxes. They had Skylander toys, they had Amiibos, Game Boy cartridges, Game Boy Advance, an NES Advantage, PSP, DS, 3DS. They had DVDs, and they even had, ooh, Top Gun 2, the second mission. That's interesting. So one of the coolest things that I saw that they had is they had a copy of SNK versus Street Fighter for the Dreamcast, and my Dreamcast collection is hurting. The thing is, it's an import. Do I region mod mine? Do I get the BIOS? I don't know. But it's something that's definitely, what the hell, we're gonna do it. They also had a really good selection of Xbox One and Xbox 360 games, along with games for the PS4. So they really had everything from modern back to the classics. They had Blu-rays too. They had The Sword in the Stone, which is a classic Disney movie that doesn't get nearly enough love. Almost picked it up. They also had DS and 3DS games. They had games for the ColecoVision, the Atari 7800, the Atari 2600, the Master System. They had a lot of stuff. So we did make a couple purchases here. We're getting ready to head out, but we did pass up on the Street Fighter versus SNK for the Dreamcast. It's just one of those things. I didn't want to have to region mod or get a BIOS disc for my Dreamcast. But I did get something for the Dreamcast, and that is the microphone adapter, so I can now talk to my Seamen. Well, in the game, you know what I mean. Seamen. Anyways, I now have the microphone, which is cool. And the other thing I picked up was something for the NES, and I've been eyeballing this for a while. But Top Gun 2, yes, unlike the Angry Video Game Nerd, I can actually go ahead and land the plane. So I do want to thank the folks here at NB Games here in Lafayette. Great store. If you're in the area, something I would definitely recommend checking out. Now, if you do have any comments or questions about anything that we've shown you today, or anything about retro gaming in general, as always, feel free to email us at rocksolidmail@gmail.com. Hit me up on Twitter at RockSolidStudios, Facebook at facebook.com/RockSolidProductions, and you can also get us over on Instagram at instagram.com/RockSolidProductionsGK. Now, we've got a lot of video content planned for the very near future. We're going to do some more pickup stuff, just easier with the baby and everything for us to go ahead and produce that. If you want to stay up to date, the one thing like I mentioned at the top, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way each and every time we do come out with new content, you are kept the most up to date. So thanks again to the guys at NB Games here in Lafayette. Very hospitable, great layout, great store, great selection. If you are in the area, make sure you swing by and check them out. My name is Gary. This has been Rock Solid Productions. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon.